George Gershwin was one of the first composers to use jazz themes within classical music forms. He was primarily involved in Broadway musical theater. Ira Gershwin, his older brother, worked with him. He wrote the words to his music in more than 20 stage musicals and motion pictures. Their musical called Of Thee I Sing, which was first produced on Broadway in 1931, was the first musical to win a Pulitzer Prize. George Gershwin was born Jacob Gershwin on September 26, 1898 in Brooklyn, New York. He began studying piano at age 11. At 15, he quit high school to work as a piano-playing song plugger for a music publishing company. His first song was published in 1916, and 3 years later, his song called Swanee was popularized by the singer Al Jolson in the musical Sinbad. The first musical for which Gershwin wrote the entire score was La La Lucille, produced in 1919. During the next few years, Gershwin contributed songs to various Broadway shows and revues. From 1920 until 1924, he wrote dozens of songs for the annual productions of George White's Scandals, which was a popular variety revue. A jazz opera from one production attracted the attention of its band leader, Paul Whiteman. In 1923, Whiteman commissioned Gershwin to write a short composition for a jazz concert. The result was Rhapsody in Blue, which became one of Gershwin's most acclaimed works. Gershwin's Broadway shows from the 1920s and 1930s featured numerous songs that became standards, including Fascinating Rhythm, Someone to Watch Over Me, Strike Up the Band, Embraceable You, and Isn't It a Pity? Gershwin also composed several songs for Hollywood films, such as Let's Call the Whole Thing Off, They Can't Take That Away From Me, and Love Is Here to Stay. His lyricist for nearly all these tunes was his brother Ira, whose witty lyrics, which were often punctuated with slang, puns, and wordplay, received nearly as much acclaim as George's compositions. George Gershwin's most enduring and respected Broadway work, called Porgy and Bess, was inspired by the DuBose Hayward novel called Porgy from 1925. It featured lyrics by Ira and included such standards as Summertime, It Ain't Necessarily So, and I Got Plenty of Nuttin'. Porgy and Bess successfully merges various musical cultures to evoke something uniquely American. George Gershwin was always interested in expanding his musical knowledge. He even studied with classical composers Henry Cowell and Wallingford Rieger and the theorist Joseph Schillinger. Gershwin's non-musical theater compositions include Concerto in F for piano, a set of preludes for piano, and the tone poem An American in Paris. Gershwin died during surgery for a brain tumor on July 11, 1937 in Hollywood, California. A film about his life, called Rhapsody in Blue, appeared in 1945. His music and songs remain popular and influential even today.